Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is 21 facts about me in honor of my upcoming 21st birthday, which is February 11th. I thought I would share with you guys 21 facts about me. So here we go. If you got number one is if you guys don't know, I have many of animals. I have at the point of recording this video, I have a total of 26 animals. 19 of them are guinea pigs or skinny pigs. 5 of them are hamsters, 1 cat and 1 dog, and they all share an Instagram called DDP's Mini Zoo. You guys can go ahead and follow them on there if you want to, and if you have Instagram. So moving on. Number 2 is I came out of the closet as bisexual when I turned 16 years old, and I'm so open about it now, but back then it was kind of scary, because you don't know how your family's going to react to it, but, I came out at that time because I knew that it was right to come out, and I don't remember who the first person I told was. I want to say that the first person I told was my mom, but I could be wrong about that. Because I believe it was either my mom or my sister were the first one that I told, but it might have been my sister first. So, number 3 being also when I turned 15, I believe, almost 16, I was diagnosed with Asperger's condition, which is a part of autism spectrum, which means I have autism, and it pretty much means that I don't do well with social situations, and I don't like to be in crowded areas for a long period of time, and I'd rather have a same routine over um, changing things up. But I used to feel like that had to um, define me, but it really doesn't if you don't let it. But the reason why I'm so open about it is because I want people out there to realize just because you have something like autism, that doesn't change you. You're still yourself, you're still you, and there's nothing wrong with you. God put you on this earth for a reason, and that is the reason. So, number 4 is I am still religious even though I am into both men and women. And this is something that a lot of people may or may not agree with, but I feel like if God put me on this earth and God made me the person that He wanted me to be and gave me all these traits and stuff like that, then technically God was the one that wanted my sexuality to be bisexual. Even though you can't help who you fall in love with, God is the Almighty, and God is the one that shows you the way. So, if that's the case, then God loves me and will be there for me no matter what, as well as for everybody else. Number 5 is my favorite snack. Is Grandma's potato chips. I can eat them like crazy, honestly. Um, Number 6 is my favorite type of genre of food. Is Italian. However, I will eat other types of food like Chinese, Mexican food, stuff like that. I'll eat it, but I prefer Italian based style foods over anything else. Number 7 is I usually name a lot of my animals after movie characters or vampires, stuff like that, mythical creature names from movies or etc. Like Blade was from the movie Blade. Um, Archie was from the movie Archie. Archie was from the TV series Riverdale. Renesmee, which is one of my newer ones, which I'll be doing a guinea pig spotlight video on very soon, is from the vampire movie Twilight. Um, Number 8 now is at the point of recording this video, I currently have 26 animals. 19 18 of them are guinea pigs or skinny pigs, 5 of them are hamsters, and one of them is a dog, and one of them is a cat. So, number 9, I've never been to a school dance. Like, I've never been to any regular school dances. I never went to prom or anything like that because I was cyber schooled through my high school career. So I never had that option. So number 10 is my favorite type of animal that is not like a normal pet that you would see that I would dream of having is a wolf, and that's something that I always love. Like, there's something about wolves. I think they're so beautiful and creative creatures. So number 10, all right, number 11, I think we're on. But number 11 is I've never really seen uh, skin color in a sense, and what I mean by that is I have never really judged people because of their skin tone. I have family that is all different nationalities, and I love each and every one of them, so I've never and will never judge people that way. Number 12 is the reason why I love making videos, and the reason why that is because I feel like it gives me like a chance to tell a story, and I love being like a storyteller and stuff like that, especially in like when I do like WWE videos or in like the WWE game, or especially the sim videos. Like there's a lot of them, but there's a lot of sim series, and each of the sim series are kind of unique for a certain reason because it lets you tell a story and it lets you be in a sense put yourself in other people's shoes, play the narrator, and play like what happens on day-to-day lives in these human beings, humanoid like creatures, that is kind of interesting. Like, it's bringing like you're making a movie in a sense. That's what it feels like, and that's what I like about it. So number 12 is I actually began making videos and recording them and all that, but I don't know if I posted them right away. But I actually started making videos when I was 14 years old, but I think I didn't start posting them till I was about 15. So if you calculate it right, I'll be 21, so we're just going to say 21. But I was making videos for Facebook and then YouTube and Facebook for a total of 6 years. So in a sense, I grew up on camera. Um, Number 13, I believe we're on, is I used to want to go to college for one of the 4 careers, which are vet tech, because I love animals and I wanted to help them. Number 2 is to be a chef or like a menu designer type thing, because I just had a passion for it. Number 3 is actually a school teacher, like an elementary school teacher to a middle school teacher. That's something I always wanted to do. I thought it was kind of like a unique and rewarding um, career to pass on your knowledge to someone else. Um, and the 4th career was a marine biologist because I used to love marine life, and I still do. I still find them so fascinating, but I just decided that this would probably be a better suited life for me, since I have a lot of situations in my life that day to day can change. So, with that said, moving on to number 15, I actually attended throughout my school career. I attended 3 different schools, which was the first school being Newport Elementary, and then Newport Middle School together. But I figured they were one because it's still Newport. Um, but I attended Newport all the way from kindergarten to, I believe, sixth grade. Oh no, yes, it was kindergarten to sixth grade, and then in sixth grade, at the beginning of the year, I started at a school called Cola. I'm not exactly sure, um, like what it was, but I knew it was called Cola. But it was pretty much through Newport School District, so in a way it was the same thing, but it was a little bit different as well. Um, and it was a cyber school. I did it at home, but I was still young at the time, so I didn't really want to do it, honestly, and that was a mistake. But I didn't want to do it, so they made me go back to Newport School then, and then after that, I've almost finished out sixth grade. I was like almost probably about 4 to 5 months out of finishing sixth grade, and then I decided that I wanted to go to public school, or I didn't want to go to public school anymore. I wanted to go to cyber school, and then they started pretty much like this half and half thing, and then they just pulled me over into full cyber school, which was in PA distance learning charter school, where I went on to actually graduate through. So number 16 is I graduated from PA Distance Learning Charter School in 2017. And so, yes, I've been out of school for a couple years now. Moving on to number 18, or to number 16, I'm sorry, is before I even went to the pet store to get Blade, and which was my very first guinea pig or skinny pig ever. I went to the store and I had no clue what a skinny pig was at all. I knew of guinea pigs, but I never heard of a skinny pig before. Um, so when I got him, he was like a total random thing. And I wasn't planning on getting him. But then I decided to get him, and then it just started from there. Number 17 is my first ever food that I ever learned how to make myself was mac and cheese, and or like actually cooking food besides like cereal and stuff like that. That didn't count. To me, I meant like cooking food, stuff you had to cook, was actually mac and cheese. So moving on to number 18, I have hype. I'm not sure if it. No, it's hyper or hypo. Or I have hyper. I believe thyroxine. What are hyperthyroidism? Pretty much, meaning that my thyroid doesn't produce enough of the thyroid gene, so I have to take a thyroid pill every morning to assure that I get enough of my thyroid gene in my system. Then we are on to number 19. When I started my Sims series, which was Sims World was the very first one I ever started, I did not expect it to grow into multiple different series, and I did not expect it to be watched, honestly. I thought it was just going to be someone here and there watching it, and then that was it. I never expected it to grow as big as I did, and getting the views on Facebook and YouTube is amazing, even if it's just one view. Um, Moving on to number 20. Besides going to college, the other career that I dreamt of having was to be a professional wrestler, and that's something that I really, really wanted to go down to doing. But honestly, it boiled down to two things. One, I didn't have enough money to go to school to get the training, in a sense. And the other thing was because I had family telling me that they didn't want me to get hurt and all that, and I can understand that. So, in a way, I decided that that probably wasn't the best bet for me. And so, number 21 is obviously I love animals and I love my dog that I have now, which is Dom. He's a pit bull, but my dream dogs that I always wanted was these two breeds. My brother actually has one of them, but my brother, my dad, and him actually have one of them, I should say. But one of them is a Siberian Husky. I always thought that they were beautiful creatures, and beautiful dog breed. The other one is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. I always thought they were so cute. They're a little bit smaller dog though, but I really thought that they were cute, and if I had one, I would definitely probably name it Lady because of Lady and the Tramp. But with that said, um, that's about it for this video of the week, and I hope you guys at least learned one new thing about me for this video. And next video of the week will be 10 new traits I want in The Sims 4 in 2020. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.